Good morning and thanks for being here. You're welcome to come along with me while I make some homemade granola. My plan with it this morning is to go on top of our breakfast parfaits. The kids are getting ready to start their morning lessons, and I'm going to be baking this in the oven for about the next half hour, shimmying in between rotations, baking it at 300 degrees, first for 20 minutes, then later on for a little bit longer, as you'll see. Here I'm showing you these, I think, delicious cookies. Very basic, simple ingredients. I made them as just a little snack yesterday, and everybody's been loving popping one of those every now and then. If you're interested in the recipe, I'd be happy to share it another time. So right now I'm investigating and giving them a little flip with the spatula, and I just kind of want them to be a little more golden. Today's recipe is different than every other time I make it, and that's what's fun about granola. I used old-fashioned oats, sunflower seeds, pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, diced apple, the juice of 1 lemon, some raisins, splash of maple, a few shakes of some pie spice. Oh, smells so good. And the secret ingredient that gives it some extra protein and a fun crunch are chickpeas, like a can of garbanzo beans. So those are back in the oven again, and now I am getting the parfait going. I use an unsweetened probiotic non-dairy yogurt and a whole bunch of banana and apple, dividing that up in between which kid likes what fruit. Speaking of fruit, I love this bowl. That was my mom's. She also got me this vintage Pyrex stacking ornament, and I love it so much. That magnet is a favorite. It says, "What couldn't that woman do with tofu?" And I'd like to consider myself just like that. Okay, so after an hour, everything seems just golden enough and crispy, and I am loving the smell of my house right now. Here I'm showing you those secret ingredients. So good. And don't they look beautiful? Seriously, a work of art. So now I'm just going to top each bowl with maybe like a 1/4 cup of the granola. And I always store my pans meal to meal in the oven. Tonight I will definitely wash them, but since they're basically clean and I'll be using them again for lunch, it's just an easier way to store things. Now I'm adding on some blackberries, raspberries, hemp seeds, and a little bit of cinnamon. And tell me if in your house you have children who prefer different spoons. I have to always be careful who gets the big ones, who gets the mediums, and Toby always gets the small ones. A Toby spoon. So now this beautiful tray is going to head downstairs. Each kid gets some. Mama gets a fresh cup of coffee, and we're settled in for morning lessons. Have a great day.